Allow me once more to thank His Excellency the Governor of Siaya for facilitating the hosting of this event at Lwanda Kotieno here today. And the fact that we are hosting this event here today is a manifestation of the fact that devolution works. Nobody would have imagined that a national event of this magnitude, a global event, is being celebrated today at national level at the beaches of Lwanda Kotieno. This goes to manifest the fact that devolution works. And I want to assure you on behalf of His Excellency the President that the national government is fully committed to devolution and will do everything possible to facilitate and strengthen our devolved systems of governance. Two, I want to emphasize the imperative of cooperation between the two levels of government. Our 2010 constitutional dispensation articulates that we have got two levels of government, the national government and the county governments. But as much as these two governments are independent, they are collaborative and interdependent on each other. The two levels of government need to work together. That is why here today we have got officers from both the national government and the county government working together for one common objective of service delivery to the people. As we move forward, I want to assure you once more that as leaders from this county, irrespective of our political parties of affiliation, on matters development, we will work together. And I want to thank my friend Governor Orengo for being a very consultative leader. Anytime he has got anything development, he consults with everybody at relevant levels of government. And also my nephew Otiende Amolo here. We work very well with him. I consult him depending on unfolding events from time to time. He also consults with me. And that is the way we should work as leaders. That's the way we should work as leaders, because we don't have people who belong to this party and other people who belong to a different party. Once we have had elections, the onus is on us to support all elected leaders. Here in Rarieda, we have no choice. We have to work with Otiende Amolo. In Siaya County, we have to work with Governor Orengo. In the Republic of Kenya, we have to work with President William Samoei Ruto in equal measure. Hello? Hello? There are several fundamental development initiatives which the national government is undertaking in partnership with the county government. The fish landing sites are being developed through facilitation by the national government, but handed over to the county governments to operationalize. As we speak, in markets under urban planning and urban development, the national government is working together with the county governments. Here in Siaya, we have got a municipal market coming up in Siaya. Right here in Rarieda, we have got one at Riat Kolemo, currently under construction, about 60% complete. We have another one at Akala ongoing. We have another one at Barober ongoing. That clearly shows you that the two levels of government have to work together on matters development. Several issues have been raised here. For example, how do we develop Lwanda Kotieno or Asembo Bay into a port, or facilitate transport from this side to the other side of the ocean? The side of Homa Bay, already there is going to be a ferry, public funded ferry, that is already being assembled from Bangladesh, and it will be here in another 1 month. We will have the ferry flying Homa Bay to Mbita and Mufangano Island. But in equal measure, we will ensure, based on consultations at appropriate levels of government, that we also have a ferry publicly funded plying Lwanda Kotieno to Mbita, so that we have got proper connectivity. But over and above the ferries, long term, to facilitate optimal exploitation of the potential of the lake region, we are also going to have piers so that we can have ship docking this side and collecting goods from this side and transporting the other side and also to the neighboring counties. I don't want to preempt, but I want to assure you, Honorable Tienda Molo, that by February, we are going to launch the first project of a pier here in Rarieda. That is work in progress. We also have other plans, and I'm consulting with the MP to have an academy here in Rarieda. We also have plans of having a stadium. One of the stadiums being developed by the national government, the Ministry of Sports, has promised that one of them will be domiciled here in Rarieda, and I'm consulting with the local MP so that we agree on an appropriate venue where that stadium can be established on one hand and the sports academy on the other. Now, this issue of the Coast Guards, I've had informal consultations with the regional commissioner. As we look for a long-lasting solution, for a start, we have agreed with her that next week she is going to convene a multi-sectoral stakeholders forum under her leadership so that these issues can be discussed and an amicable solution found. And if no solution can be found at that level, we are going to escalate that to the national level and we will intervene to ensure that we get a lasting solution. But whenever people talk, solutions are found. So we have agreed that next week she's going to convene a multi-stakeholder forum, including but not limited to the beach management union leaders, to take part in that meeting so that we can sort out some of the challenges here as we look for a long-lasting solution, which I want to promise you on behalf of the national government will be found. The issue of electricity. Now, electricity has been a challenge. Last mile connectivity of electricity is now a program in the government in many regions. But the problem we have here is consistency in transmission of electricity. And I'll consult again on behalf of the national government with the CS for Energy, Honorable Opiyo Wandayi, so that we see if this region can be accommodated within the funding that was recently gotten from the World Bank for purposes of last mile connectivity. First of all, to enhance the capacity of the transformers we have in this region and also ensure that we have got last mile connectivity to the household. There are several other programs we are doing together with the members of parliament. There's one on ICT. When I was Cabinet Secretary ICT, we established an ICT hub at Makasembo Secondary School. We also established another one at Mahaya TVET. There's a partnership between the national government and the members of parliament to set up an ICT hub in each and every ward, and also establish Wi-Fi's in the market in partnership with the county government. The Honorable Member of Parliament is aware of this, the MCAs are aware of this. Anywhere where there is an MCA, as national government in partnership with the National Assembly, we will have an ICT hub where we can facilitate digital education of our children on one hand, but also connect them to global technological companies for purposes of digital jobs.